What's up, people?
We're all here. Mooner, say hello. We can get him to move a little bit.
There we go.
There he is. Hello, puppers. Hello. We're celebrating 100,000 followers on Instagram today. So we wanted to go live and thank everyone for all of their support over the years. Look how happy you are. Little happy guy.
Should we change this to Husky Moon, or we're good?
Thank you, Peter.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Hello. So we're going to go live on Instagram as well. And if anybody has any questions, you guys can ask us in any of the live chat. We've been trying to answer the questions that we did the Q&A from last week, but there were so many. There was like, 150 questions.
There we go.
Hey, everyone.
Over the moon. Yes, definitely super exciting.
We're so proud of you. You're a good boy.
What's your good pup,
how
huh?
cute he is. He's so cute. Some days
What's up, you guys?
You're adorable. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in New Jersey today. It's been like cold, of course, because of the winter, and now this whole week it's going to be so nice out.
So nice. We're getting a little bit of a taste of spring, which is cool.
Yesterday we went on our first hike in 3 months?
Yeah, our first family one. We've been doing a lot of like dog park sessions, and you know, because it's more efficient. You know, he gets tired a lot quicker at the dog park than on a hike, but the hike is just so much better in terms of like just his focus, and you know, he doesn't have to deal with like challenging dogs, because sometimes they're challenging dogs at the dog park for sure.
And then we get to exercise too, which is so great because we need it, of course, being stuck inside for so many months. And our older son came with us too, which was hard. We did like a 3.5 mile hike, and he's only 5, so it was a bit much for him, but we got through it, and we're going to keep hiking every week. We're going to take him so that he gets used to hiking with us a lot, because we're a very, very active family. We love the outdoors. We love being outside, so we will be outside more and showing you guys a lot more outdoor activity.
Dad pats are the best pats. Good night, Peter.
Good night,
in England.
Peter.
And it was 11 o'clock. I forgot where you were from, but you have a good night as well. Oh, 3:30 in the morning in India. So you guys, part of why we were coming on today is because obviously Moon hit 100,000 followers today, which is so huge. And it's, you know, taken a little while for it to settle in for us, because we initially just started Moon's account to, you know, just take pictures of him and, you know, take pictures of our journeys and our little adventures and see him with our family and how he was with the kids. And now it's like flourished into this like global mission to, like, you know, we just want everybody happy, and we want to share him with all of you guys.
Thank you guys so much. Especially during like quarantine all over the world. I think it was like so helpful to have Moon to like bring us positivity, but also everyone else, and all the smiles that he brought all of us over the year. Like, that was huge for us this year. He's such a good boy. You're a good boy. Do you have anything to say, Moon?
Do you have anything to say? Huh?
Say thank you.
You want to give kisses? All right, well, there's the kisses that you guys are missing out on. Moon is trying to give me a bath. So I'm guessing, is that your way of saying that I stink or something, pup?
Don't kiss me.
Huh? Are you saying that I stink?
You're a good boy. So Mark started the account actually when 2017?
Yeah, 2017 we started.
So Mark actually started on his own, and I didn't really come into the picture and start helping until last year in about January, I would say. And to be honest with you guys, when he first started this account, I don't know if you guys have heard this story before or not, but he would be up all hours of the night messaging people, you know, because we love to talk to everyone. We love to meet everybody. So he would be up all hours of the night messaging people, and I'm like, who are you talking to right now? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, who could you possibly be talking to? And come to find out, he's messaging other dog accounts. So it's been a fun journey, and I'm like so proud of Mark because in the beginning I was like, you need to stop doing this. Like you're going on hikes all the time, and you're posting all the time, you're editing pictures, and you're just on Instagram. And then I fell in love with helping him last year, and he has been the man behind the camera since day one. Greetings from Germany. Hi.
But like one of the biggest things, like I think that what's up, Claire? So good to see Claire Jessie. Claire Jessie in the
Hi!
building.
Wait, guys, Claire just made a TikTok for her cat, and it's the
It's
funniest
hysterical.
cat ever. We'll have to put her Instagram account somewhere, her TikTok account is it's Charlie the cat. It's the funniest thing ever. You guys are gonna love it. Claire, drop your TikTok in the comments so
Please.
people can go follow you.
So Flint the Golden Doodle, we're actually working on putting together like an online course and maybe a PDF of starting an account, because I don't think that starting a dog account is the same, or starting a pet account in general is the same as starting an account just normally. I think there's a little bit of something different, and we have a niche as dog account owners that we can, use to our advantage. So, oh, Charlie Cat on TikTok,
There
Claire
it
Jessie's
is.
cat. If you guys have TikTok,
The funniest
oh,
cat.
Charlie Cat, you need to follow them
It's so
because
funny.
he's hilarious.
And Jose, hi.
But what I was gonna say is 100K for me personally hasn't settled in that much because, we're just looking back, and it's definitely very humbling to see where we were a year ago or 2 years ago. But I think more so the focus, I think right now has been on just Moon's ability to be like a therapeutic dog. He's not a registered therapy dog or anything. And one day we may look into it, but I think that on our social media, he's been therapeutic for a lot of people, especially last year. I'd like to say the last year is probably one of the hardest years that we've endured,
Yeah.
parents, dog and human parents alike. Um, it's been challenging. So to have like anything to make you happy is definitely something pretty huge. So that's really been our biggest focus. The 100,000 followers is great, but it just means more people that we can ensure are always smiling and always laughing. No, Moon is not bored. Moon is tired, but
You tired?
he just had fun at grandma's house. But yeah, it's definitely very humbling to see if you are starting an account and you feel like you haven't gained any traction. We will have help on the way.
Hey, Phil.
But you guys still, just keep at it, and you'll always definitely be able to grow. Like, just be confident in yourself.
Something I did here for anyone who's like with any account that you're trying to grow, it doesn't have to be pet, it could be anything. Like I heard something the other day that said you're going to influence so many people the way that you look up to someone that influences you. So you're not trying to like influence someone with 1 million followers. You're trying to influence someone else that is just starting out. And there's so many people in the world who are just starting out their pet accounts or any account for that matter. So always remember every morning that you are going to inspire someone and you are going to influence someone and you are going to make someone smile, because that's what we've done for the last year. And we literally had no idea that within a year we gained what, 50,000 followers
50,000 followers.
in 1 year. So it's huge. It's a lot. And I know that other accounts may grow faster, but other accounts grow slower. And I'm just like super proud of us. I'm super proud of Moon. Super grateful for everybody who has been along this journey and sent us a very positive message. We've gotten so many messages saying how Moon makes them smile and laugh on the hardest days. And like, that's our main focus and goal, is to just make everybody happy, right, Pupper? You want to talk to anybody?
And if you guys are interested in a course to help grow your own dogs' Instagrams, shoot us a DM or let us know in here if that's something that you'd be interested in. Because I have a feeling that there's a lot of people that are making accounts to share the pictures of their dogs, and they may have a mission behind making their account, but they're kind of having a bit of a struggle. And we've talked to a few people about it in our DMs. But let us know in here if that's something that you'd be of interest in.
Long Island, you're so close.
You're like our next door neighbor,
Yeah.
Roxy.
We're right in New Jersey, guys. How old is Moon? He will be 4 in May. We will have a huge birthday party for him this year because last year we could not have a party, of course, but we did something cute with like a quarantine banner. So this year, there's a place right down the street from us that hosts dog birthday parties. So we're definitely gonna go and have a party for you, right, pup? And anyone who has a pup in the area, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, even, or whatever, if you want to drive to come hang out with us one day, we want to put together like a group of a few dogs to spend the day with Moon. They do like cute puppy treats. They do like portraits. They make like paw portraits there. It's so sweet.
Yeah, the place is going to be really super cute. We'll have more details on it probably in April.
Yeah.
As the time gets closer. And Moon is you want to owl from Moon. We may have to owl with him for hitting 100,000 followers.
Wait, how funny would that be if like everyone on live was just like trying to talk to Moon?
I wish we could hear you guys. Moon, do you have anything to say, Pop? Huh? What? With the licks. With the licks again. You have anything to say, Pupper?
You know who's great actually at getting our dog to getting Moon speak is our 5-year-old son. He like kind of started it when he was, I would say 1. Right after the I Love You video came out, our son started saying, I love you.
Hey, Bubba.
Right? Does Bree Bree say that to you? I love.
You love them, huh?
Good boy. That was like right after Mark took that I Love You video of him and Moon in the car. It's just been like a thing in our family to say that pretty much every day, all day. Which is why you started seeing the 2 little guys on video more. Our 1-year-old loves getting Moon to talk also, but he just started really owing with him.
And yes, Moon does know how to roll over. Wait, did you guys see Moon's reaction to the Coca-Cola Mentos experiment?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so good.
You guys have to check it out.
Moon can roll over, yes.
Moon can roll over, yeah.
Oh, you see something outside. Turn it. What do you see out there, Pepper? Look how beautiful Moon's eyes are. Can we just take a second? Look at your eyes. You see yourself?
And you guys, we may actually be hosting this live on our YouTube channel for a bit longer than Instagram. So if you want, hop over to the YouTube channel and let us know when you get over there. That way we can make sure to shout you out. The Mentos video is definitely one of our most fun videos.
Favorite. We can take another. Good morning, Moon from Indonesia. Hi. You're generous to share Moon. Oh, thank you.
That's literally all we want to do is just share him with as many people and let them see this mug. Look at this mug. He's so relaxed. This is what we try to tell people. Like, a lot of people, they struggle with, Huskies destroying everything. But as long as they're tired and as long as you take them out and you interact with them, this is how they can be in the house. They can be super relaxed and super chill.
Good night. What is it?
I saw his face when he saw Husky Girl from the car. Yes, he's got a bit of Husky swagger to him.
He needs a girlfriend, right? We're gonna get you a little girlfriend?
We missed Valentine's Day to get him a girlfriend, but we've heard that he's got to be girlfriends with somebody special.
You have 1 brown and 1 blue eye. I love that. I think that's so cool. Maybe our next Husky will have something like that, like 2 different color
A bicolor
eyes.
eye, that would be so dope.
Yeah, that would be so cool. From London. Okay, so many people in the question box that we had up last week, they were asking us about traveling to specific places. India, Italy, Colorado, California, all over the world, really. But we would love to bring Moon on a plane. However, I don't know how he would be on the plane. We do drive in the car with him a lot, and he's so great. But I think it's important that he's like well relaxed and trained to go on an airplane because, as we all know, he talks a lot when he's like annoyed. So I'd love to go on a plane with him, and I'd love for the pandemic to be like 100% over, everyone's safe, everyone is healthy, and then we go away. But our first trip since, well, we went away in October, Mark and I, but as a family, we're going away next week, and we are going to go to Florida. However, Moon is going to stay, we call it like doggy daycare. He'll stay there for the weekend, and he absolutely loves it there. It's so good for him. There's so many other dogs he plays with. He gets to go outside, run around, have so much fun, and us and the kids will be at Disney. So I don't really think that Moon's gonna want to be stuck in a room by himself while we're all in Disney. So it's just better for him if he stays with the doggy daycare for this trip coming up. But we will definitely plan a trip with Moon to go somewhere.
Also, Mika. Who is this Mika account?
What is she on?
No.
Oh.
Completely kidding. You guys have been saying and tagging Mika in all of our posts, saying that those two should be together, and I think it's absolutely adorable.
So cute.
What I think would be super funny is if you went to her recent post and just tagged Moon on her recent post and just
so
blew up her
cute.
recent post. I think it'll be super funny. Mika's super famous. No, I was just kidding. We actually speak with them in DMs.
No, we're all definitely friends.
We're
I feel like,
yeah.
you know, dog accounts in general, like pet accounts, just all end up becoming friends because we're all doing the same thing, and it's a very rare, what do you want to call it? Like career niche? I don't know what you want to call it, but it's very rare to find other accounts that you want to befriend. So it's really, really nice to have so many friends all over the world that are cheering each other on. And we are going to Florida next week, which is where Mika lives, and we would love to hang out with her parents and of course meet Mika. But I know everybody's going to be like, how come you didn't bring Moon to meet Mika? But that's why, because he will be much more comfortable at doggy daycare here in New Jersey. I'm their dog manager. Is that Phil? Did Phil just say that? Mika is so funny, yes. And they just did a pizza video. Moon loves pizza. I guess it's like a dog thing, huh? They just love pizza. They love pizza crusts, right? Do they love the pizza?
Easiest way to keep a dog calm is to wear them the heck out.
Oh, yeah.
They're honestly just like kids.
Literally just like kids.
Well, we never knew, Phil. We literally need to DM you and understand management because
Phil, how come you never told us this?
this is the first time hearing this. He is definitely so calm. This is what helps too with the kids. We always knew that like Moon came into our oldest son's life when he was about 18 months. So he was just walking, so we knew that he would have to be calm and make sure he was aware of his surroundings. So we literally focus every effort on keeping Moon exhausted. Our doggy daycare is overnight or during the day. It's a family friend, which is perfect.
Look
Moon
at
will,
the tongue. What is that? What was that cute little tongue?
you have two corgis with me right now. How do we go live with
He
each
would have to
other?
request us. Anyone looking tips for your first husky? Okay, so we just did an interview about this actually.
We did, which we'll be putting on our YouTube channel for sure. If you go into our bio, go to our YouTube channel. We actually have a full video that discusses like everything that we did to help us with, deciding to get Moon and ensuring that getting him was going to be a good decision and one that we can handle.
Mark did most of the research, and if you guys don't know this, he actually surprised me with Moon.
Hey Mel, what's up?
So
And Donna.
I came home from work at 11 o'clock at night, and Moon was laying on my side of the bed, and he was only 4 months old at the time. And as Mark just mentioned, our little guy was, I don't even know, one and a half.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised to have an addition to our family, but Mark had done a lot of research on Huskies. They're a very, very unique breed. If you have a Husky, I'm sure you know that it's completely different than having any other kind of dog. And when he was a puppy, he would need like 4 miles of exercise every day. You getting annoyed with us, Mooner? Come here.
Come here, Pop. Live video. Ah! No, alright now. Okay, there we go. Mooner, come here.
So if you guys want to get a Husky, just know it is a lot of exercise for you and for the dog.
Yes.
I don't think that. Well, turn it. No. Yeah. I don't think that you can just like put a Husky outside in your backyard and expect them to wear themselves out. That's not really like
sent a request over.
how it goes. You need to walk them. You need to bring them on hikes. It's just like a lot. But a lot of amazing things come from it. Mark and I have lost a ton of weight because of all of the amazing exercise we've gotten from Moon. Look at this ball.
There we go. What's up, Phil?
Hey!
Hi, it's nice to see you guys finally.
It's nice to see you.
Look, this is Bella.
What's up, you guys?
How are you guys?
Yeah, so this is Bella. She's a corgi, and then this is Skywatch here.
Hi.
Bella and Sky, what's up, you two cuties?
Yeah, they're actually my friend's dog, but I manage their Instagram account because they're too lazy to start one. So
That's awesome.
How do we speak to Mika? Because a lot of people have been talking to us about doing a collaboration with Mika, and they're down in Florida. So we were like, okay, maybe we should look into figuring something out. So I'd love to. I mean, obviously we could talk about this separate from the live, but I'd love to talk about how things are done in that sense, because I feel like a lot of people would love to see Moon with Mika.
yeah, I think right now probably live would be the best way to go, unless you're here in Florida. But
Yeah.
I just literally started these dogs accounts too, and I think we're only at like 300 something followers, but it was pretty fun, like 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem.
It's so cool to meet
yeah.
you.
So cool to meet you. Shoot us a
Cool.
DM
Yeah.
when you get off of here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, wait, where are you guys based out of?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Oh, okay. If
Yep.
I'm ever in New Jersey, I'll try to hit you guys up.
Awesome, most
Where are
definitely.
Or if you're ever in LA, hit me up.
Yeah,
In LA?
we need to be in
Yeah,
LA.
California.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, shoot us a
Thank you,
DM.
guys.
No problem.
All right, bye.
Bye. Where's that fluffy tail? Pupper's doing a relax. Well, you guys, we just wanted to make this real quick again, just to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really mean that. It's been such a pleasure meeting every one of you and hearing all of like the positive things that you've had to say and how much Moon has changed your life in ways that we didn't even realize. It means the world to us. And I'm sure Brittany can, attest to the same thing. She's the big-hearted one.
Yes. Yeah. Excuse you.
You go, Bubs?
You want to play?
But we are going to head off of here on Instagram. If you guys want, hop over to our YouTube channel. We're going to continue for a little bit on there just to have some engagement with our YouTube audience. And to everybody that it's nighttime by you, have an amazing night.
Thanks for hanging out
Thank
with
you,
us.
Phil. And thank you for hanging out with us. Alrighty, check out the bio. Thanks so much for the love, you guys. Oh yeah, he loves this ball. We will be continuing playing with it. We'll show you the zoomies in a second. Alright, see you guys. Hop onto our YouTube. Let us know when you get on the YouTube so that we can shout you out. See ya.
He's a good boy. You could save it, yeah.
Okay. It usually says download.
Is this your favorite ball? You want to show everyone? Is this your favorite ball? This ball is BarkBox Super Chewer. If you have a Husky pup and they destroy toys, definitely get yourself a Super Chewer toy. It's been like our saving grace since day one. And he has so much fun with it. And the cool thing about this one is you can actually put peanut butter, you can put peanut butter in in the hole.
Ah, okay. There we go.
You can
All
put
right,
peanut
Papa.
butter in the hole, and then they hang out for a really long time. Come here, Pop. Good boy.
Okay, so who is here from Instagram?
Hello, puppers.
Let us know in the chat box. We pretty much want to start doing lives more on our YouTube account because this has become kind of like our family account. Right now, today is Wednesday, so this is typically the few hours that we... What's up, Mel? Thank you so much for coming by. Emilikai, I'm sure I messed that name up, but thank you so much for coming by. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Kranti. Yeah, so we want to come here on the live because this is essentially like where we show a little bit more than just Moon. You know, Moon is a part of our family, and every single person in our family is important to us. Moon, our sons Breon and Milo, and obviously Brittany and I. You know, we're very tight-knit pack, and it's very nice to be able to share our lives and what we do and how we keep everybody entertained on our YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to us and watching the videos that we're making. Again, this is part of our work time, but we're pumping out as much content as possible. That way you guys always have stuff to watch. Oh, Moon.
So much hair, guys.
Slobber hair.
Everyone always asks, like, how do you keep your floor so clean? And, like, how do you keep the house so clean? I'm, like, one of those people that can't really, like, start my day unless the house is clean. I know that that's kind of opposite of other people, where other people are like, I can't go to sleep unless the dishes are clean in my sink. I'm opposite, where I'm like, I need to clean the entire house the first thing when I wake up in the morning. Everything needs to be clean, then I'll start the day. And then between Mark and I,
Thank you so much,
we probably
Chaitanya.
vacuum the floor, I would say 3 or 4 times a day. Like,
100%.
no joke.
Yeah, we're always vacuuming. Oh yeah, tons of fluff,
It's
tons of fluff
everywhere.
flying around. I'm gonna show you guys something. He's right now. Moon is he's blowing his coat for sure. Moon, come, give me a butt.
Okay.
Come here, pup. Give me your butt. Moon is blowing his coat, so
You got that.
I
Thank
will
you
gather
so
Moon, come here.
much. 2 layers
Moon,
of
come.
flour. Oh my, the layers, I swear to God, there's probably like 100.
Moon, come. Good boy. Here we go, good boy. Let me show them this. Okay, so Moon, here's the little tufts. They pull right out. So as you guys can see, this just naturally starts falling out of their butt once they blow their coat. So this is what we have to deal with all over.
Definitely don't do that. Mark loves doing that to him, and I'm like,
Everybody that has a husky, you know
everybody
that
does it.
everybody does this because what are the? It's like
It's crazy.
therapeutic.
Look how big
But it
that
is nuts.
Look how big that is. It's crazy.
But yeah, it's definitely yeah.
Hello, hi from England. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Donna. Thank you guys. Make a whole pillow from him.
Yeah,
No,
we
seriously,
definitely could.
we definitely could. It's imagine we did that. Started selling
There's-
like moon pillows.
There's a lady at our dog park that she collects her huskies' fur and she knits them to make gloves.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yep. So it's a little bit weird, but the gloves look normal after you look at it for a while. But then you think about the fact that they came from her dog, and then it kind of skeeves you out a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out.
Mooner, where are you?
Moon, come.
Do huskies grow their fur the fastest in all breeds? I don't want to say that we know the 100% answer to that question.
Yeah, I mean, Moon, his fur grows fairly fast. Mooner, come.
I'd like to say yes, just because it seems like it. Are many huskies in Iceland? Oh, love from Iceland. You're from Iceland? That is so amazing. Come here, pup. We're going to grab him some water in the sink. I don't know if there's a lot of huskies in Iceland. Maybe someone else can answer that. Of course, Alaska. That would be awesome to travel to Alaska with Moon one day. Look, I have hair like everywhere.
All right, let me catch up. How do I get to the chat on here? And somebody said if they have 2 layers of fur, yeah, Moon is a double layer coat dog. So they actually have fur on the coat that's closest to their skin, and that's what sheds and that's what they push out. The stuff that's on top is actually hair, believe it or not. Uh, it definitely was a lot, the fur portion of it, but we kind of knew that it was going to be what it was. The best thing, like I tell people all the time, Moon does shed all year round, but it's just 2 times a year, usually right around April-ish, May, and maybe around like October, November, when he really starts pushing out and preparing for his summer coat and then preparing for his winter coat. So those 2 weeks, unless you take him to the groomers, is definitely pretty hectic when it comes to, you know, having to deal with the fur.
We actually used to have our bedroom and our son's room carpeted, and not too long after we got Moon, we decided to put wood. So our entire house is hardwood, which makes it so much easier to clean up. Like there's no like dander in our house and stuff like that. So that's super helpful. So if you do have carpet, it's not that you can't have a Husky with carpet. I'm not saying that. I just think that it's so much easier to keep the house clean and find all
Yeah.
the hair everywhere.
Definitely. And robot vacuums, they don't have to be Roombas anymore. Now they have like great robot vacuums on Amazon. One that we use is called Amari. It's been like a saving grace because you can set it to go 2 times a day, 3 times a day, whatever is convenient for you. And that definitely helps a lot too. Obviously, they fill up a lot faster when you have a dog that sheds more often, but it does the trick for us. That plus the cordless vacuums are a huge game changer for any type of shedding dog. So how have you guys been liking the style of YouTube videos versus our Instagram videos? We've been trying to have like a different type of vibe. Moon has been destructive. We can definitely there's a couple places like let me see if I can show you this. That was from when Moon was a puppy. Actually, not really. It was from he was a little bit older, maybe like adolescent. But he definitely chewed a good piece of the wood off. I'd say that's the most destructive he's ever been. But he's done little things when he was a real young puppy, like maybe like 6 or 7 months. He kind of scraped away the door and stuff, the paint on the door. He chewed a little bit off of
Molding.
the molding on the wall.
One time he ate money. Not
One
ate
time,
it. Sorry,
yeah,
I
he
shouldn't
like
say he ate it, but he like chewed it up
he
and
chewed it
put
up,
it
yeah.
all over the couch. And this was like early on into Moon. I think he had only lived here for like a month or two, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like, what are you doing?"
Meanwhile, I think it might have been a $5 bill or something
Probably
like that.
something
But it was
silly,
it was
but-
just the principle. Like he ripped apart money. Like what you know, it's just crazy. Moon does not have a lady friend. My best friend, they have a pit bull named D. Or actually, Diger is the nickname for her, but we just call her D. She's a brindle coat pit bull. They love each other. She's adorable. She's I think maybe now like 6 years old. Super playful, only with Moon. Like she's completely different with other dogs, but when it comes to Moon, they just are nonstop playing. And in terms of teeth, Moon definitely has like insanely strong teeth. We do feed him on a raw diet, so he does happen to. We do love going to snow dogs, going to the snow dogs. We love them. He has a raw diet, so his diet does consist of like 10% bones, so a lot of crunching. What's up, Phil?
Hey,
Thanks so
Phil.
much for coming by. There's a lot of crunching involved of like these raw bones.
Wanna come back?
Yeah.
Someone just asked, is Moon allowed to go in every room? So yes, he is. However, we really try to not have him in the boys' room. I try to keep that like hair free, super clean, just for like health reasons, I guess. But he can of course go anywhere that he wants. When we leave the house, we have a tendency to close all the doors just out of a precaution. Not that I think that Moon at this age would do anything, but if you do have a puppy husky that is destructive and that is not in a crate, keep all the doors closed so that at least they're like in one specific area and they're
Yep.
not free to roam the house. Because when we first got him, we weren't doing that, and we were just kind of like, okay, whatever, like go wherever you want. And you know, you'll come home to like stuff happening in the bathroom. Like you don't want them playing with the toilet paper, you know?
Yeah.
So we do let him go wherever he wants, but for the most part, he's the most comfortable in the living room. And that's because we keep the windows open. When it's nice out, the windows are like literally open, so there's fresh air coming in. His bed is here, the toys are here, he can guard the front door, but we could let him do whatever he wants, but he just likes hanging out here. He's a little boy. Hi. He's so chill because we went to grandma's house and he ran around in the backyard. And the nicest thing about my mom's house is that every single yard that connects to her house has a dog. So there's like one dog here, two dogs here, and then Moon. So he's like definitely spoiled over there where he gets to like see his friends through the fence, hang out with them.
And I think that just to answer your question about Moon preferring other Huskies, he definitely will play with all breeds of dogs, large or small, but the small dogs he definitely kind of keeps away from because they tend to be a little bit more nippy. And his first ever injury was from a Chihuahua. It cut his nose, and I think that's kind of stayed with him for a while. But as soon as he sees another Husky, the level of intensity completely changes. So he definitely understands that, like, hey, this is a cousin.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ready to
I
play.
know you. I'm ready to play. And he turns into this vocal dog, and it's definitely pretty crazy to see. How do we get back the chat message? I'm like missing. There's so many. Okay, there we go. The next question. Do we miss anything else about life
Before Moon?
before Moon?
No.
I don't think so. We have always had, obviously, we've always had each other, but we've always had a little one
Sorry.
or something other than ourselves to take care of that we kind of put forward ahead of us. So it's just natural to just share that, share the love and the caring to another creature, and one that is, I hate to say this, but they're here for a shorter time, and the level of intensity at which they love is just completely different. It's going to take our kids years before they can give that same level of unconditional love because they don't understand it yet.
Also, I will tell you guys that in the beginning of having Moon, like the first, I would say 6 months to a year, I was like not like mentally there. Like I wasn't like mentally ready. So that's just like me being real and raw. And I wasn't like head over heels in love with Moon the day he walked into our house. Like it was not like that. And also at the time that we got Moon, Mark was working 50 hours a week. I was working 50 hours a week. And our son was 18 months old. So we had always worked opposite schedules because of our son. So like Mark would go to work in the morning, I would go to work at night. Moon was only home by himself for maybe 2 hours a
Maybe,
day,
yeah, if
maybe.
that.
And so after about a year, we found I call it doggy daycare, like a kind of like a family friend,
Like a sitter.
who would watch him for us. So that was a huge help. So if you are feeling like your life is turned upside down now that you have a pet, just try to confide in someone that you trust and have them watch your animal for a few hours or overnight. We ended up doing it overnight. So every Wednesday into Thursday, we would have 24 hours without Moon. And it was really helpful. I didn't have to like clean up the kids' food so fast. I could like let the food sit out. I could clean the entire house without dog hair just piling back up super quickly. So if you are feeling that way, I'll tell you now that you're not alone because I was there, and you could message me separately to talk about it if you want to, but just try and find someone that you love and trust and have them help you. It's just like having a baby, guys. Like you're not going to always have the energy, and you're not going to always be really, really excited to be with your kids 24/7. It's just the reality of things. Like, you need a break, you need a date night, you need a vacation, and I truly believe in that. So try and find someone that will help you.
Definitely.
No, Papa.
All messages available. Okay. And yes, Husky Brotherhood is super, super strong. Moon has not always been sassy. I tell people a lot, like, he didn't bark for the first time until he was maybe like a year and a half old. We actually thought that I knew that dogs didn't really bark often, that Huskies didn't bark often, but I didn't know how minimal it would be. But it wasn't until he started to gain confidence and gain like a trust in us and a comfortability with us that he started wanting to communicate. Like we took him in to our pack just right out the gate, and we established who was alpha in our pack. But it's like he needed time to accept us into his life. But once he accepted us into his life, that's when he grew his, personality the most, and he started letting himself be goofy and letting himself be sassy, and letting himself be mischievous. But this is all stuff that we were, kind of prepared for right out the gate. But no, he has not always been as sassy as he is. He's definitely been chill. He's been perfect for our family. He's not like the largest husky, but that actually fits perfect for us, especially in our living space. So it's really good to have him around.
Other people will be like, "Oh my gosh, your husky's so big," but then you see another husky next to him, and he's probably like, I would say on average about 10 pounds less than other huskies. He's only between 47 and 50 pounds. You'll meet other huskies that are like 50 to 60 pounds,
Yeah,
sometimes
easily.
even more.
Sometimes our neighbor's husky who got us interested in getting a husky, his husky is close to 70 pounds,
Yeah,
which
that's big.
our standards that's actually pretty big for a husky, but there's no issues with him. He is a purebred husky, no wolf, no Malamute. He's just on the larger scale.
One day we need to do a DNA test. Our friends, half husky bros, they just did a DNA test and they found that one of their huskies was like 5% Samoyed. And I was like, I wonder what Moon really is. So
Yeah.
maybe one day we'll do like a live DNA test or like do a
'Cause,
YouTube video on that.
Like a lot of people ask, what breeder we got Moon from. We didn't get Moon from a breeder. We had a few times of trying to adopt a husky from a local rescue by us that actually takes in surrendered huskies in general. We got denied, partially for like our son was a little bit young at the time, and then we also went out 2 hours to go find another husky, this red colored husky, and that didn't work out as well because they said they couldn't give him up. So I ended up looking up on Craigslist, and that's where we found Moon. So he's listed as a Siberian Husky. He looks like a Siberian Husky. He acts like a Siberian Husky. But we don't know if he's 100% a Siberian Husky because we didn't get him from a breeder.
Someone just asked about a collab with Milper the Husky, and that would be so amazing.
So
We look
amazing.
up to that account so much just because they do such a great job of incorporating their family with their puppy, and I just think
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful thing. Like, I watched all their videos. I'm sure I've watched their videos like 2 times around. So definitely a huge inspiration. If you're friends with them, please let them know how much they inspire us, because I think that's like huge that they are so good at having the family dynamic.
Yeah, that's like literally one of the most important things for us is to have our family included in all of this. Our sons, they love this. They're still young, and I think it's very natural for people that own dogs or huskies. A lot of them don't have kids, so it's very easy to put the dog forward first, whereas we have to spread the love as evenly as possible. And part of that is, spreading it through here and having everybody get to see our families through here. I think it's very nice, and Milper the Husky definitely helps with that so much. Yeah.
What do you feed Moon?
We feed Moon a raw fed diet. Once we got him, he was on kibble. The people that originally had him on the Craigslist ad, they said that everything was okay, but then when I got there, they said he has an ear infection and he has a irritable stomach. So they gave me the bag of some natural science diet, something like that. I said, okay, well, I'll start with that. Maybe a week or 2 later, he continued having an upset stomach. Then we switched to another food, continue having an upset stomach. Then we went to our vet that told us that we should get this prescription food that costed an arm and a leg. That helped a little bit, but the only thing that cured him was feeding him a raw diet. Literally within 2 to 3 days, everything changed about him. I can't even explain how fast the difference was. His coat changed, his teeth changed, his breath changed, the amount that he, eliminated changed. It was just everything was all for the better.
The first couple of weeks of having Moon, literally, I would have to like bring a bucket of water
Yep.
outside to like clean the grass. I didn't want to just leave a mess outside.
Yeah.
So I like bring buckets of water to like clean it, and it was honestly, it was like sad, you know, 'cause you don't want to do that.
Purely liquid. I don't have to
Yeah.
go much further into that, but purely liquid.
A lot
Yeah.
of people will message us about their pets having the similar situation. So it's definitely not like we had a broken husky. It's very common
In the
for
breed, for
this
sure.
breed to need a raw fed diet,
Yeah.
and I was a little grossed out, of course, but we definitely are so grateful that we found. Actually, we go to a place local. We Feed Raw was the first company that
Yep.
we went with, and then after that, we found a local butcher. So helpful. The guy's so amazing and nice, and it's maybe like 3 minutes from our house. And when we go there, we've met people from like Virginia, New
Oh,
York,
yeah.
Pennsylvania, all over the East Coast. That's how great this raw food is. So if you do feed your pet raw and you're in the area, let us know. We'll send you over the information because we trust this company like 1,000,000%.
Definitely. And I'd say the process of editing Moon's videos,
Oh God.
so I mean, it can take a while, like definitely hours. Luckily, Brittany's not just doing it or I'm not just doing it. We can either her record or I record. We edit the video.
No, Mark edits as
Yeah.
in like the footage.
Yeah, the footage I edit, so I actually get it, I cut everything up and trim everything and get it edited in that sense, remove all the errors and such. And then all of the subtitles and stuff that you see, the stories going on in Moon's head, is all from Brittany.
Mark
She's
helps,
the
guys.
I do help. Like she'll usually ask me to check it out, but at this point I don't need to check anything. Her creativity does its own job.
But we actually just talked about this yesterday. So I would say a typical video we're filming and when I say filming, I mean like cleaning up the house, ordering the product, getting the product here, like from step one, from A to Z. I would say it's like 1 hour of filming and then about 3 hours of editing, and then I would say about 2 hours of like the creativity, like what's behind Moon's head. So in total, between like 7 and 8 hours per each video. Now that's not like every time. Obviously, you guys have seen that we have 2-minute videos, we have 8-minute videos. Our Instagram, so much faster, guys. Like I could take a video
Yeah.
of Moon right now and post it in 5 minutes just because he has such a personality that I can come up with a really funny story.
Yeah.
But our YouTube is so different for us. We just started this YouTube journey in December. So we're still learning how to edit videos. We're still learning how to even post the videos on YouTube. And it's very exciting to learn, but also on the other end of things, like I'm like a researcher, so I sit on YouTube and I follow all of our favorite accounts, whether it be learning analytics or learning how to get a bigger following or looking up Tucker Budson videos, because Tucker Budson mom, she's like my idol. If I ever got to meet her, I'd probably pass out because she's so creative, guys.
She really is.
She's so creative and she's so inspiring too. Her, Milper, Mika, my mountain husky, like I research their content every single day because I look up to them. So it's a lot.
And definitely when it comes to the arguments with Moon, like typically right around when it's time for Moon to eat, that's when his arguments hit like super fast. He's like, I demand this now. And a lot of times that's in the moment where we have to just take the camera out because otherwise like we'll miss it because he's literally always having something to say. But they definitely always have to have the last word, Mel. Like there is almost never a time where he doesn't have the last word. It's always something like or like something and I'm like, geez, this dude's personality, he's like a human. He's like a toddler, literally. But
Wait, Phil,
definitely.
I have a question for you actually about, because I know that Tucker's mom's name is not Linda, and I just think it's so funny that in all the videos it's like heckin' Linda or whatever. And I've seen that with Half
Karen.
Husky Bros too.
Yeah,
Like
Karen.
she calls herself Miss Becky. That's not her
Mhm.
name. And I'm wondering, like, do I need like a fake name, like an alias or something? But I feel like I don't know. Mark and I talk to each other in the videos, and like the kids will talk to me in the videos. But I just think it's so funny that moms make up names for themselves.
I can't even finish, but oh, the one in the tent, I could literally, he would not let me eat the sandwich in peace. And I'm gonna tell you guys the secret to what I made. It's, what is that, pumpernickel bread?
Uh-huh.
Pumpernickel bread, a little bit of mayo, turkey,
Cranberry
provolone cheese, and cranberry sauce. Oh my gosh. But Moon, he would not let me have it. Like, as soon as he got a taste of it, he was like, no, you're definitely giving me more than just that. But yeah, he definitely has full-blown arguments. One day we will all learn Moonish, and as soon as we learn Moonish, we're gonna let you guys know. We're getting there one day at a time, though, for sure. He's starting to, like, definitely pronounce a little bit better and stuff.
Oh yeah, I feel like his pronunciations from watching like when he was a baby to now, oh, so good. I should do that for comedy purposes.
Honam, we follow Honam the Husky.
That's
And
so
Maya, yeah, I mean, Maya is amazing. Such amazing
Oh yeah,
content.
Maya's great too. Yeah.
We try to follow as many of those accounts as possible. Obviously, we look up to them, but if it's great content, we will naturally watch it, like it, comment on them. So we definitely like following the accounts that we love for sure. Coconut Rice Bear is
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah.
If Moon is feeling unwell, does he go quiet so you know something's up? Yeah, definitely. So as soon as his diet is on such a strict routine, as soon as he's feels under the weather, one of the first things he does is typically he will wince or like make a little bit of a moan. And then typically if his stomach is upset, he's always looking to drink more and more water
Yeah.
so that we know something's going on, like he ate something that's upset his stomach that he's got to like work out of his body. Oh, I didn't know
Somebody
that.
from Germany?
I
I
had
didn't
not
know
a clue.
that. I
You guys
swear.
make great stuff.
We learn something new every day from our followers. It's so cool.
No, we don't. We'll have to write that one down for sure to give it a check out.
What's it about?
What should Brittany's alias be?
I
Like
don't know. Someone's gonna have to.
Sarah?
No, I don't. Oh my god. I don't know what it's
man.
gonna be, but then you're gonna need one too.
I guess I'll.
I don't
we'll
feel
think about
like
it.
I'm a Karen. You know.
No, yeah, I don't. think
And that
so,
name
okay.
has just gotten like
That, yeah.
so sad.
Oh, you guys. So.
I'm going to the gym, so
Oh yeah.
I'll
So
see you guys later.
I'm
Thanks for
actually gonna
hanging
head out
with
too a
us.
little bit. Brittany's going to the gym. Megan, that would be great.
Megan's a good one.
Megan
Who
is
said that?
actually a good
Phil?
one. Phil, yeah,
Of course
that's a
he
good
did.
one. So one of the we do need to get Mika's plushies first off because that's such an amazing idea. And we definitely want to support her too. Oh my God, Mel just said the same thing about Gohan the Husky not showing his face. It's the biggest trigger. Phil says, have a great weekend, love.
Thank you.
It's definitely one of the biggest triggers for us. He was one of the first accounts that actually helped my decision in getting a Husky and in feeding raw in general. But yeah, I don't know why he doesn't show his face. It definitely really throws me off.
No, you said that one time he explained that he wants it literally to be.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay, so he did actually explain that he wanted all the focus to be on Gohan, which I do understand, but I do think that people need to understand that there's a real person that's behind this. But yeah, a collab with Gohan would be amazing.
He lives in Florida too.
Yeah, he does live in Florida. All the cool dogs live in Florida.
Guys, we're literally gonna go to Florida next weekend, and we're just gonna bombard every dog account that we know.
And Mel, we have no clue what he looks like. In all of his videos that his face even gets shown, he puts a smiley face over it. So, definitely, I don't know. Is he a strange person? Is he a normal person? I'm really not sure. He sounds normal. He sounds like a cool guy. He sounds like he cares about his dog. I just wish that he would humanize his account a little bit more. But that's all good. To each their own.
You guys might be sick of our faces at this point. We've been on here for a long time.
We have
showing
been on
our
for a
face.
while. Thank you guys so much for spending time with us again. On our Instagram, we hit 100,000 followers, and it's just been, quite a humbling experience, you know, to say the least. And to have you guys support is really, really amazing. And thanks so much, Phil. You will definitely be seeing more of us on camera for sure. All right, so you guys, Brittany's going to the gym. I am going to continue editing a few videos that we have coming out for you guys. We are so excited for the next coming weeks ahead. We have tons of content for you.
Tell us what you guys want to see, though.
And definitely tell us what you want to see. You can message on here, but like I said, I'm not going to be here that much longer. Definitely just comment on any of our recent videos. We do check our comments, and let us know exactly what you guys want to see. And Moon is
say goodnight.
currently about ready to say goodnight to you guys too. Moon and Boots. Oh, it's in the works. It's in the works. Shaitanya Nandurkar. Yeah, that one's definitely in the works, and it's like super cute and it's super hysterical because Moon's never worn them before, so it's great. But thank you guys again so much. Thank you for coming on here. And if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel and you're still here, I think you're enjoying your time. So definitely subscribe to our channel. We have so much more for you guys to come. All right, thank you guys. See you, Phil, and thanks so much. Mooner, I'm going to do one. Let's see if we can wake him up with an owl. Oh. No? You're just going to look at me like a weirdo? Yeah, he's just looking at me like I'm a weirdo. Have a good night, you guys.